there's no ASMR.
Shut up, Bacon.
It's on you, Bacon.
Oh. I didn't know I was the ASMR guy. It sounds like I'm in your mouth.
Dude, look at the Nerd Chat.
Is a podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days.
Hosted by a group of best friends.
This is Cortana. And remember, don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it. As always, Spartans, see you online.
Oh, hello. Daddy D. Wally here, and welcome to the Nerd Chat, a podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days. Guys, I beat Silent Hill 2 last night. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Emotionless Taco and my brother for being in the chat. That game is whack in a weird and good way, but very bizarre. We'll be talking more about that later. Shout out to the chat. I got a shout out right away. Casual Dad Skills. My PC is pissing me off tonight, so it's an Xbox kind of night while I listen to it. PC gaming, am I right, Ashes? PC gaming, guys. It's you either hate it.
What happened,
or you
Ashes?
somewhat just
Casual Dad Skills.
Because console is just superior when it comes to just plug and play your games. Joining me as always is 2018 was better. Jose.
Oh, you finished Ragnarok.
I did not finish Ragnarok.
Okay.
I'm playing Ragnarok, and it's fun. I'm like having a good time. I don't have complaints about the game, other than it's just like it feels like a DLC to 2018. Like it doesn't. I don't know. It's. I mean, I'll tell you. When I finish it, it's not bad. It's controls are tight, story's cool, graphics are pretty. It just isn't like amazing. But anyway, it's been spring break this week, which has been fantastic. Very restful. Very few emails. You know, excited to play lots of games, man. It's been good.
And I am hungry, says X Bacon Gaming.
Yes, the floors got finished today, and it was a mad scramble to get our furniture off the patio before the storm came. I haven't eaten since 7 a.m., so I'm going to warn you now. The wife is on a Taco Bell run, and I'm probably going to eat during this episode.
Hell yes. What storm is Jose talking? What is he talking about? Storm.
Will you tell us what storm you're referring to?
Taco Bell.
No, not the poop storm. The literal storm.
Oh, you don't see the clouds out west and the cold air and the
smoke.
I got some haziness out by me. I got no
just
storm.
a cloudy forecast. I mean, just cooler tomorrow. I don't know what Bacon's talking about. Joining us as always, he's making his return. I get Final Fantasy VI. So much more now.
Yeah, and that's
7.
That is in no way a knock on Final Fantasy VI because I have always loved it. And I'm trying to remember the last time I played it. I certainly wasn't a parent the last time I played it. I didn't have children of my own. And I don't even know. I had to have been a wee little lad at some point. And man,
you played this back in the day?
No. Sorry, that was misleading. Probably in my 20s, early 20s or something. You know what? Actually, I think I played it the very first time on
Bros Bash 2014.
No, on my Surface, which could have been right around Bros Bash, not on Bros Bash, but right around that time. And still young and whatever. If I had played that game before Final Fantasy VII, though, I think I would have probably appreciated it even more. But I get it. I get why it's not my favorite, but I get why it's some people's favorite.
Nice.
So.
Also, real quick, Bacon, what did you get from Taco Bell? I meant that was an important question. That was an extension. What did you order?
I don't know. The wife's on a rogue solo mission.
What the?
I mean, to be fair, you can't go wrong. But
What the?
Text her right now.
One soft taco, one steak quesadilla, and what else do I get?
I mean, at least you get a quesadilla.
Like one of those burritos wrapped in a hard shell taco.
You look like Mike Malone right now, by the way. Yeah, I like the.
Hello, fellow kids, said Phantom Foundry. Thanks for that update. Let us know when you get it. Wild, Jose, not having an order prepared for Taco Bell right after that and letting somebody else pick for you.
Bacon out here living on the edge. Like it's
literally,
impressive.
I sprinted up here. I still got dust on my hat
I see that. Yeah.
No. Casual dad skills. It's hard to mess up Taco Bell. No, it is very easy.
No,
That's it. Yeah.
Not everything is good there. Also, Ashes, aka Casual Dad Skills, overheating issues, underclocking GPU, undervolting CPU hasn't helped much. More than likely need to redo a thermal paste thing, but I have no desire to do that. LOL.
When's the last time you cleaned them fan filters, bud?
PC gaming. It's always the bottom one. It's the bottom one where the intake is. Ashes. That's the big one. My PC is flawless, but that filter on the bottom,
It gets caked,
it gets a little
especially if you have dogs.
guys, let's jump into Xbox news for the week, Jose.
News team, assemble!
News story number 1. According to Greg Miller, the Xbox partner preview for 2026 was awful, but we're still going to talk about it because we're here to talk about games, you guys, and have
Such
a
a
positive
troll.
attitude.
That guy's such
Okay?
a troll.
We are here to have a positive attitude. Did you guys watch these trailers? Because I did. I took the
did
time.
too.
Did you do your research, Jose?
I watched
it
live.
live.
I got to
Bubble
watch
Boy?
it live.
Didn't hear a word you just said.
Sorry, I do my own research. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's get to it. I am on the Xbox Wire. We're going to go in order right here. Starting off in the article, Artificial Detective. For me, guys, this is a pass.
You skipped one. Alien Deathstorm.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Sorry.
unless we're in different
Alien. Oh,
articles.
sorry. Alien Deathstorm. We're starting with Alien Deathstorm. This for me, banger. Need to play this ASAP survival horror. This is from the people who made Adamfall, Sniper Elite. I tried about 5 minutes in Adamfall. I was like, not for me. Bubble Boy, I see you shaking your head. What'd you think of this one?
Well, I like it because it's Rebellion. Rebellion has earned
You
my.
like Sniper Elite? That's right.
I did most of them.
Wait, guys, I need to correct
Really?
Bubble Boy right away. I will never forgive Bubble Boy for telling me that Sniper Elite on the Xbox One, whatever the first one that came out, was one of the best games he had played ever. I played about 10 minutes of that game, and I was like, this game is one of the worst caca games I've ever played. I'll never forgive Bubble Boy for that
Yeah.
recommendation, but go ahead.
Yeah,
Bubble Boy.
also don't recall saying one of the best
did.
games ever. That is certainly not something I've ever said about any Sniper Elite game. But I do enjoy them all. I think they are all a lot of fun, except for, was it 3 maybe that I thought was awful, and that was the one Daniel played, and I'm pretty sure I said play anyone but that one. I digress. I like that they're going a little bit of a different angle with this, and sign me up. It looked great.
Anybody else have thoughts
There's a
on Alien Deathstorm?
ton of wind and particle effects and all kinds of stuff that's
Yeah.
going to stress my GPU. I think it looks dope, and it's in Game Pass. So
Yep. I mean, 10 of the 14. No, 14 of the. What's the
14 was the number.
14 of the 19 games shown today were in Game Pass. It looks great. It reminds me of Aliens, like the second Alien movie where like you're on LVL 646 or whatever the number is, and like you're in the storm and aliens. I was like, hell yeah, like I'm in for this. I think the title is hilarious because it's like they didn't have a good idea and they're like, what are we gonna call it? And someone was like, how about just Alien Deathstorm? And just like no one could come up with anything better. I love that piece of it.
maybe they just threw darts at a board at names, and that's the one.
Oh,
I landed
sure.
on.
This is also Xbox Play Anywhere, so that's good to see. The next one, Artificial Detective. This reminded me of
think
a
it looks cool.
strange, comedic but weird, kind of like, what was that? Oh, that Detroit. you're
Become
playing as
Human?
androids. But yeah, I don't. Bubble or Bacon, tell me why you're interested because this one was a miss for me.
I'm always interested in something that's new. I mean, this looks like it's a premise I haven't seen before. So I thought the graphics looked cool. From what I saw, is this in Game Pass also? Because that's usually my.
You know what? That's
litmus
pissing me
test.
off, Bacon, right now is that it's not. I don't see it in these little descriptions here, whether or not. Oh, okay,
Alien
this
did,
one-
yeah.
Okay, this one's in Game Pass. So this
Oh,
one looks
it's in
like
Game
it's,
Pass. Absolutely, I'm gonna try it.
No, not this one.
Oh,
Alien
well
was in Game
then
Pass.
I'll wait for a sale.
Anybody else on that one?
I mean, I think it's got a cool premise for a story, right? And the trailer, like the little cube things that are like there was like a deer in it that was like half android at one point, and then the trailer ends. Spoiler, sorry, of it like being dead. Like it's intriguing for sure. Like I like that there's original stories, and it's cool, man. It's great.
Yeah, I mean, casually, you have a good point. It's more of a game than Detroit. You're right. Detroit Become Human is just a go around and interact kind of game. Next up, Ascend to Zero. This strange game's got Bacon's name written all over it. Looks like a Hades meets JRPG. Talk to me, Bacon. Why are you excited about Ascend to Zero?
I mean, Looks like cool action, maybe.
All right. This is
Trailer's
also
really
Xbox.
loud.
Yeah, it was. Play Anywhere and Game Pass. Bubble Boy,
Oh,
what
Game
about
Pass,
you?
I'll play it.
Bubble Boy wants to talk about the next game.
All right, and I can't wait for this one either, guys. Bluey's Happy Snaps. You bet your buns I'm going to be playing Bluey's Happy Snaps. Grayson got 1,000 out of 1,000 on this on Xbox, and I will be going for 1,000 on this one as well because Bluey is just amazing. So go ahead, Bubble Boy. Bluey's Happy
Are you
Snaps.
going to let him play? Like,
No, I'm going to play this one this
yeah.
time.
No, you're not.
Wait, you
don't
played
think
this
he's
one or the
joking.
other Bluey game? Because this is a different game than the first one.
No, I know.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, but you said you'd
Yeah.
already beaten this one, or he beat this one, and I was like, I didn't think
Sorry,
this was
No, no,
ours.
no.
The last-
I think I understood what Daniel's saying, and now
Yeah.
I'm saying now that you're both going to be wanting to play this game, who's going
Who's gonna play? Exactly.
You know, it's your house. You paid for it, so
Exactly. This
that's
is my
all
Game
I'll
Pass.
say. And anybody who has ever not watched Bluey, I don't care if you have 0 kids, 1 kid, 1,000
Go
kids.
play the first one, Bacon.
Bluey slaps. Bluey
never-
is
Go
Jose.
play- it's an, it's an
Jose's
easy
always ahead of
1,000
the
of a
curve.
1,000, Bacon. It's worth
We play to
playing.
have fun in games, Dan. We don't play for achievements.
Hard pass on the first game, and I have high hopes for the second game. If you've never watched the show, Jose was on this 10 years before it even
Yeah,
came
he
out.
was.
Because when we had our dad episode, Bandit was one of your top 5 dads of all time.
Oh,
Right?
100%.
And I was like, I still
And-
didn't know who Bandit is.
Same. And I'm like, of course, Jose. Of course you got it right.
I mean, dude, it's seriously, I love Bluey. I absolutely do. We still watch it with my kids, and they're like
Yeah, my kids
it's
still
way
love
beyond their age.
watching it too.
I'll be very honest, this did not intrigue me. Do you know why? Because did any of you play Pokemon Snap on Nintendo 64? Did any
Nope.
of you play that game?
Nope.
It
Trash.
sounded like such a cool premise for a game of like you're in the world of Pokemon and you're on like boats and cars and you get to take really cool pictures. And it was awesome for like half a level. And then it was like, oh, so I like really don't control anything and I just take pictures and that's
Trash.
it. And I just like I didn't love that. I'm not saying I won't play this. My kids will probably play this.
I'm a little worried about this too, Jose.
Because at least the other Bluey game had gameplay elements, right? Like there were
Yes.
games you did in it. There was
Bad gameplay.
no, come on, the
I mean, it was
keepy
for
uppy.
children.
Come on, Bubble
Yeah, it did
Boy.
not work as well as it should have. Okay.
It was not for
Activision
40-year-old
on
men. Like let's just be very
The
clear
lava
about that.
game, Bubble Boy. Hot lava.
I'm a little shocked we've spent more time talking about Bluey.
Dude,
than-
Bluey
I'm
is the
not-
shit,
I'm
man.
not- it's the
Bluey's.
thing.
You're underestimating Bluey,
anyway,
dude.
Anyway, we
Get
can
one
move
on
on.
YouTube. Watch the one with the grannies or keep you up.
Grannies are my favorite. Look, right here on my desk. I have the grannies.
Oh, I don't even know what that is. By the way, that's Game Pass Play Anywhere. Next one, Dispatch. Bubble Boy is already playing this on Steam. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I
Cody
beat it.
Mori is finally coming to Xbox Play Anywhere. Thanks for getting it done now.
Yep.
This is not on Game Pass, I believe. So, Bubble Boy,
I'd be
you
sh-
already.
Yeah, I'd be really surprised if it is.
It's not.
I didn't think so. It's still worth your time. I would probably wait for a sale because Jose was just talking about, perfect segue. This is very much not a game. There are some gameplay elements. Probably 75% of the runtime is going to be watching I guess anime, for lack of a better word. The little bit of gameplay that there is cool, but it's a long, it's like a
Yeah.
TV series, I would say. So,
How much time did you end up putting in the end chance for the whole thing?
gosh, I just had it up here. I was gonna try to check.
While you're
before I got
looking
on.
at that,
I'll
sorry,
come
I
back
forgot to
it, yeah.
mention Alien Death Storm 2027, Artificial is 2027, Ascend is July 2026, Bluey is fall 2026, Dispatch is summer. Wow, I can't believe it's taking that long. And then I'm
So
excited.
at
for the
11
next one.
hours,
Oh, that's-
which is like it. That I
how many
bet,
episodes?
8, right?
Eight or six. I bet a
So
fair
fairly quick.
hour of that- well, yeah, but I bet a good hour, if not hour and a half, maybe even 2, was just paused. Like not really 11 hours.
Next one, you guys. This one I'm pumped about. The Eternal Life of Goldman, a platform, whimsical platformer coming to Xbox in 2026. I'm pumped for this one. Jose, go ahead.
Same thing, dude. I was like, this game looks freaking rad because I don't think it's a Souls-like, and I know we throw that term around a lot. It just seems like a fun platformer with like a cool
like an
story.
Ori.
It's like definitely like it's almost in the style of like Cuphead, but not quite. The other thing is that there's a demo out. I didn't download the demo,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of torn because I want to try it, but I also would rather just play the full game. You know what I'm saying? And I got plenty to play right now.
I'm waiting. I can't wait. Game Pass.
But yeah.
Play anywhere. So
It looks
I think I'll
great,
love this
dude.
one.
Yeah, I think it looks cool too.
Screams Cuphead to me, which
Really?
take my money. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like this is more platformer than Cuphead.
absolutely. I'm just saying it.
A lot of art
Was.
style.
And boss
Yeah.
fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one. Have we seen this, you guys? Because this is coming out April 26th.
Have I seen the?
Oh wait, no.
Expanse?
The beta is the 26th, set for spring 2027. The Expanse, Osiris Reborn. What? This is also Game Pass. Play
Isn't that the
anywhere.
one that looks like was made by creators from our favorite game of all time?
Tell me what you guys thought about this, because this one seemed.
I thought it looked amazing.
Yeah, and if you have not watched The Expanse, you need to stop what you're doing and watch The Expanse. That
It's a
TV
show?
is incredible.
It's so good, but for fair warning, it's like 8 seasons, and they are like hour episodes. Like it's an investment of time, but it is such a cool story. Like the basic premise, if you want a 30-second overview, is that it takes place in the future. There's kind of 3 factions in our solar system. There's Earth, there's Mars, and there's what are called belters. They're people that work in the asteroid belts, and they're kind of like, they don't get along, but they kind of have to share resources. There's like a lot of political intrigue and stuff. A lot of cool action, because there's also like it's all science fiction, but there's like monster's not the right word. There's
some sci-fi to it, or I
There's
guess
a-
not sci-fi.
that's what I'm saying.
Supernatural.
There's a mystical element to this that you have to deal with, but it's really cool, man. And there's some incredible acting. The cool kind of story about it was that it was like 5 or 6 seasons. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, by all means.
Todd
But then
says
it
it's
got
6
canceled,
seasons.
and
the
Jeff
last season's only
Bezos
6.
of Amazon loved it so much that he bought the rights to the show and funded the final season. So the game, I thought the game looked cool. It definitely gave you Mass Effect vibes for sure. I looked into the beta. I was like, man, I'll try to sign up for the beta. You only get access to beta if you buy the collector's edition or like the highest tier of the digital version, which is like $90, or the collector's edition is $270. But it comes with like a ship model and some other cool stuff. Like it's legit, but it's not
look that up.
cheap. But anyway, I'm really pumped for this. Like I will definitely play this, which is sweet. And it's going to be
Game Pass.
play anywhere and on Game Pass. So like if you got Game Pass, it's a free try, which is rad.
The next up is Forever Ago. It was a narrative adventure. Did anyone want to play this? This is also Game Pass and play anywhere.
No.
All right.
I mean, I'm sure it's a cool story. After like Keeper, which I liked Keeper, but I was like, I
bad
need a
taste.
little more, like in terms of my
You know what this
gameplay.
reminded me of, Jose? Is did you guys Bubble Boy? Maybe did you play the Gardens Between, that kind of like simple little puzzle platform? Yeah, I don't know. It's
No,
Annapurna, I believe.
Annapurna either
Yeah.
hits or misses, and when they miss, I'm always like, what was I even thinking? Not always, but it
Timper said one of the best and most realistic spacewalk without a suit ever on screen. What is he talking about? The Expanse?
Expanse. And it's crazy because like the belters are like they're not deformed, but like because they've grown up in zero gravity, their bodies are all different, and like it's really a cool show, man. Like I really promise you, it's a cool show.
Next up was Frog Squad, spelled Squaid. I like the name. It looked goofy. This kind of reminded me of Fall Guys.
Yeah.
But 5-player kind of get together. It says finally coming to Xbox, so apparently this has been available in other places. So Bacon, you're not are you interested in this one? Play anywhere, Game Pass?
Yeah, anytime I have a game where I can just turn on a podcast and not really care what's going on and just play and not have to be engrossed in a story. Everybody needs those kind of games, and I'm getting that feel for this. I love a game I can just, sit around and swear at Colin Moriarty while I'm playing. I enjoy stuff like this, so I will be playing this.
Next up was Grave Seasons. This looks like a Bubble Boy game. It looks
yeah.
like Earthbound meets Final
Jose,
Fantasy.
Jose,
I think it's a me game.
not a Bubble Boy.
I would love to play this
why?
game.
All right, tell me, Jose. Talk to
Turnip
me.
Boy.
I mean, it's not turnip. It's not
I
turnip
thought
boy.
this was like a.
I mean,
guess
it
right.
graphically reminds me kind of Stardew. Like it's like that 16-bit era. But I mean, anything like horror, occultish, I like, and I don't. It's a farming sim, basically. I love farming sims. They're very peaceful. It's like to what Bacon said. Like I just get to like listen to music and build my community. But there's a terrifying twist. So like I'm in, man. Like I really am pumped for this. But I don't think it is on Game Pass. So I mean, I don't think it's going to be an expensive one. Oh no,
Oh,
launch
it
day
is.
one with
No, it
Game
is.
Pass.
Game
Yeah,
Pass
So
Play Anywhere. Next up, Hades 2. Still haven't played the first one,
Oh
but
my
it's
God,
finally
what are you
coming
doing?
to Xbox and PS5, all other platforms
How
now.
have you not played the first one yet?
April 14th. Play Anywhere. Day 1 on Game Pass. Hades 2. I still haven't played it first. Yes,
Oh
go ahead,
my
Bacon.
God. I cannot believe you haven't played the first yet. It's literally one of the best games ever made. And
It's a
Go
cool
play
one.
Hades.
it is such a time suck, but I mean, I played it when this came out on Steam, that was in early access, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I beat it there, and then I'm going to come back and get the 1,000 on Game Pass. So I'll play it.
Hades
For the
2 is
third
on
time?
Game Pass. It is, Todd.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah,
it
so,
will be on the 14th. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have not played the first Hades, I can't help you, bro. I don't know what you're waiting for. You're playing games that I've never heard of, but you're not playing Hades.
What have I played that you
Nah.
Tell me, Dan, and because I
play some
don't
weird
disagree with
shiz.
Bacon. Like, what about it doesn't appeal to you?
Oh my God, it's so good.
The roguelike elements.
It's so good.
I get
Runs,
that.
doing run games.
get
I got to
that.
do a
I
good run.
can-
That's why I've been delaying on Returnal for I've had that in my
can hear
library
that.
forever now. And
I
Jose didn't
don't-
like it either.
I mean, I liked Hades though. I played Hades. I
good.
did not like Returnal. I liked Hades.
Get good.
The thing too with it is it's like
I am good.
it is
thanks.
constantly rewarding you. Like
It
you
is.
are constantly getting drip fed, whether it's good story, whether it's another weapon, whether it's
I can do one more run before bed.
I'd rather do
One more
TMNT Splintered Fate, and I should have
Just
bought
kills
that.
that game.
$3.
Hades
why
kills
didn't
that
you?
game.
Why didn't I buy that, Bubble Boy? God dang it! Oh,
It's good. I have that. It's a great game.
Hades may be the game to get you into roguelikes. I think.
Oh
is
my
what-
God, it's incredible.
Bacon-
Bacon, did you beat? Because you played this early access,
Yes.
right? And did you beat it all the way, or it
I
wasn't
beat
finished
everything
yet?
that came. I
That's what it
haven't
was.
gotten back to it because I didn't know if there was anything, and I don't know if the Steam achievements are there yet. I should go back and see if they pop.
You're good for Xbox though, right?
Oh, I'm at 1,000 out of 1,000 this thing on Xbox, like I did the first Hades.
Tacos, there's nothing like building some crazy synergies and demoing the final boost on a run. Corrected,
Dude,
boss.
I am telling you, Dan, it is so good.
I'd rather play Returnal first.
Dude, there's
Next
comedy
up,
in it. It's so good.
I don't know if I like that kind of.
Bizzle loves it. I love it.
But good for J-Biz. J-Biz is also playing Elden Ring for the 500th time.
That's true.
Hunter the Reckoning, Death Witch. Is this? This was all CGI, by the way. It's not coming until 2027. It is also Play Anywhere, not Game Pass. I don't know what to think of this. Is this?
It looks incredible.
It looks
but
awesome.
Yeah,
Does
that's
it?
yeah. I thought the CGI
I'm
was
saying
awesome. Yes.
visually, it looks the way it does my eyes.
Oh, this is with
Yes.
the vampire, right? And
Not
Yeah,
saying
the
I'm not
lighting at
saying
the
vampire.
subway, everything about this trailer is dope. If it is all CGI, then grain of salt time. But I don't know what the game's going to be, what the hook is. So
So this is the cool part that I didn't know. That Casual Dad Skills knew. So I went to Steam because it was like wish list now, and I was like, that's just I've started to do that more. So I just remember to play games when they come out. There's 4 of these. This is not a new IP, and so I didn't know that. If you did, I mean, awesome for you. But it seems super cool, man. Yeah, Todd just said it too. It's an old series on the OG Xbox.
Wow.
So I was heck yeah, I'm super intrigued in this piece of it. It's not in Game Pass, but it is Play Anywhere, and it'll be on all the Xbox stuff, PC, cloud, all that kind of stuff. So we'll check it out maybe this summer. That'd be cool.
What was the last one called? Because I'm seeing a graphic novel one or something, or
I don't know. When I typed in the Hunter
I
the
see
Reckoning,
'em.
there's 4 that popped up, but
Yeah.
I don't know the order. If you know in chat,
Old
please share it with us. I just don't know.
Yeah, I played the crap out of it on co-op on the original Xbox. All right.
did you
Oh,
say
Vampire.
co-op?
Will this be as good as Redfall? Redfall Collector's Edition.
I have a feeling this is going to smash Redfall, but that's just me.
Todd, I'm still waiting
the
for
hell
my
bought
bite.
that?
I'm still waiting for my Bite Back Edition bonus characters and bonus DLC. When are we gonna get it, Todd? When are we getting the Redfall DLC?
When the Jets win the Super Bowl, Dan, that's when you're going to get it. Sorry, Eric.
He's not sorry. He's sorry you're a Jets fan. He's not sorry he said that.
Yeah. Next up.
They did a refund, dork.
Ooh. They did it. All right, thanks, Logan.
haven't
You're
used
right.
Dork in a
No, he's
long
actually right.
time.
And I remember I was just like, I don't even care about the $5. I was just like, whatever. Never, Dan. I got my check framed. Oh, you got
That's
the
a smart
refund.
idea,
Good for you.
honestly.
Next up was Musa, Dirty Fate. This to me looks like a Jose wants to play a Wulong Fallen Feathers. Go ahead, Jose. Take it.
That's what it looks like.
Dude, it reminded me of Wu Chang and Wulong, and I was like, I think the only other one I want to check out now is Black Myth because I just liked that style of character. At some point, I'll pick it up on a sale, but I was like, I have to put my sword down. Like I'm ready to take a pause on this kind of game, and I'm tired of getting my cheeks clapped.
Hey, it looks dope, but yeah, it's just
Does
in
it?
that, it's in that same
This
vein.
looks like another game we've already seen.
Yeah, I mean,
guys.
if you don't like these games,
I
you're not
think
gonna
you're
like this one, Dan. Yeah.
and you're confusing what I'm meaning when I'm hearing Bacon mean. It's not like this game is going to be incredible. It looks really cool.
Right. The subject matter, I always love this stuff. I can't beat these games. I've tried the last 4 and I haven't beat any of them, and they're all the same game.
You know what else looks cool, Bubble Boy? This steelbook with that Redfall collector's edition that I'm
Does it,
still
man?
waiting for.
How
Look at
many-
these cool 4 characters on the back. You guys remember this game? I
Name
remember
one of
me
them.
and Bacon loved it.
Yeah, I had to run through it with you, and it was the easiest
There,
game I've
it
ever
had good
played.
ideas in the underworld, you guys.
the
There was a
easiest
good.
game.
There were some interesting parts to that game.
I
It
agree
was
with Dan.
easier than the Division 2
Combat
and
was
co-op.
solid. The AI was not the best, and I expected more. Wait, here we go, you guys. Here's a code. Free code giveaway right now for the Bite Back
I don't
edition.
think the servers are online.
You guys, here's your free code right here. If anyone wants to grab my free code for the Bite Back edition,
When
I
you
also have
put
this,
it in, it's gonna
this
send you
cool
like
patch.
the number to 988 if you're having a mental health emergency.
You get a 404 error page.
Yep.
Jacob was one of them. Logan remembers. If only the game's quality matched the art quality. I agree. There was
fair.
very
Art quality
good
was
art.
I
great.
guarantee you somewhere in the world someone has that tattoo of that mouth with the fang broken tattooed on them.
Dude. I mean,
And
it
it's
is a
just one of
cool
those-
logo.
It's a
It
cool
is
logo.
cool.
And the people are like, what is that? And they're like, I don't want to talk about it. That's what it's going to be.
I'm gonna get Redfall 2, Redfall 3, Redfall 4.
Whole
I think
sleeve
a
of
Redfall 2 would be would actually slap, to be honest.
I don't think it would, Dan.
I mean, okay, look at Ashes to Ashes, aka Casual Death Skills. I mean, I periodically play Redfall co-op as a guilty pleasure.
Good for
So
him,
he
man.
plays. It's still good. The Redfall art was good, Logan. I completely agree. Next up was Serious Sam Shadowverse. This is a pass for me.
I've never played Serious Sam ever.
What was the last one on? Because it's an IP that's from the past PlayStation, maybe. I don't know for sure. And shout out to Todd, in case you're curious. Hunter the Reckoning Wayward was the most recent game of that series in 2003.
2003 was the most
23
recent?
years ago. So who knows? There might be hope for Redfall. Maybe they'll pull a Helldivers and do a Redfall 2 in like 15 years, and it'll be a banger. You never know.
Banger. All right, Serious Sam. None of us interested in that
Yeah.
one.
All right, next one was Stalker 2 DLC. I think Chapo's the only one who played this, right?
I beat
Played it.
It's cool. Stalker is awesome. If it's in Game Pass, it's worth checking out. It is a there are some sim elements to it that are pretty hardcore. Like I don't think like Kingdom Come Deliverance hardcore, which I've never played to be fair, but just from the way people talk about it. But there's some things you have to consistently be doing because you're basically playing in like irradiated zones of the northern part of Eastern Europe, and it's a cool story. My only complaints were that the enemy variety was kind of lacking by the end of the game. Story was cool. Like I really enjoyed that piece. Graphics were awesome. There were some like bugs in it because I played it right when it came out and stuff like that. But again, full credit to the team. They were also, the dev team was going through a war, like literal a war in their country while they're developing this game. So that didn't bother me, but this looks cool. Am I going to go back? Probably not right now. Like it's just, I have too much other things to play and I was happy with the first part of the game. But if you haven't played it and you want to add this on, I'm sure it's cool.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised Bubble Boy didn't play this one. I'm gonna be honest. Never got
Too
to.
busy.
Guys, well, breaking news. My son wanted to show his latest Lego that he built. This is the Back to the Future DeLorean. It is amazing.
That is dope.
It is incredible. You see Doc Brown in there, and then you see Marty as well. It's amazing. One bad thing though, we are missing the Mr. Fusion. We don't know where it fell off. Maybe the most important piece of the DeLorean besides the flux capacitor. We're gonna try to find it. So the Mr. Fusion, we need to find. But very cool. Grayson built this all by himself just recently. So thank you, Grayson. Shout out.
Nice job, Grayson. That's sick, man. Deja said that he has a ton of Serious Sam games in Steam. Who knew? It's like a Duke Nukem.
I didn't
Cool,
know.
good to know.
Yeah.
Hey. I've known him a long time and didn't know
And Deja said, I enjoyed my co-op Redfall times.
Yeah, it's fun. Gaming with friends is fun, man.
We're playing Division 2 later, Logan. We're dropping.
Why?
We are dropping.
One's way harder.
Well,
That's 'cause
it's
Dane's a
hard
level
because I'm a
38.
30 now, and you guys are behind, which is kind of balancing it out. Moving on to Stranger
balancing
Than
it out at
Heaven,
all.
you guys. I'm not gonna lie, very interested in Stranger Than Heaven because I know this is the Yakuza guys. Correct? Am I correct, Bubble Boy? I tried Yakuza 0. And man, I was falling asleep all the time during that game. Not because it was bad, but because it's like heavy, long cutscenes, a lot of reading, a lot of mini games. I wanted to like it. I really did. But the combat wasn't very fun. This looks like maybe that's been solved. This is a fresh start. This is what Greg Miller was pissed off about because apparently you can't tease it and then talk more about it on May 6th, whatever. Bubble Boy, are you interested in Stranger Than Heaven?
No, not necessarily.
All right.
And I have played a few of them. It again looks great, but probably not enough time for me.
Okay, moving on. I guess.
No, hold on. What's that? It's got that fighting style from that game that was on PlayStation that came to Xbox.
Where you turn old.
Yes.
Sisu? No,
Sifu.
Sifu. Not
Sifu,
Sisu.
yes. That fighting style is so similar to Sifu. And Sifu is a
Gentle-
great game if you haven't
Gentle
played it.
Stone can't wait for Stranger Than Heaven.
I'm excited for it. Is it Game Pass?
Casual Dad Skills also said Division 2 co-op is so good. It is good, but Division 1 better. I'm sorry. The Division 1 campaign, way better. We haven't done the DLCs yet. We're working our way towards that, Ashes. But Division in general, everybody go play the Division 1 and 2. It's incredible. Next up, and this is probably the game of the show for me. Can't wait to jump back in. Great trailer, by the way, with that guy raging. What a trailer. They know
Best trailer
what
for
the
That's what it
audience is.
feels like, dude.
Super Meat Boy 3D is coming on March 31st. I think that's Bubble Boy's birthday.
Close.
Game Pass, 30th Game Pass, play anywhere. Bacon sent us a picture saying this is all he's going to be doing. Did you beat the first one, Bacon?
Hell no, I didn't beat the first one, bro. That shit was hard.
Nobody did.
I beat the first one.
No, you
Nobody
didn't.
did.
Yes, I did. Go check my achievements.
Then you should be able to beat
Jose,
Hades.
bring them up. Bring them up. Go look at
No,
go to
I-
True Creative Achievements right now.
I don't care. I believe you. I'm just messing with you.
I think it looks. I mean, I got the first one off a hint from you boys when it was in Games with Gold back in the.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and I thought it was awesome, but this looks substantially awesomer.
It looks good. Bubble Boy, you played the first, right?
No.
What?
I know.
Didn't Court love it? Court loved it.
Court
I
loved
think.
it, yeah. And it just
I'm shocked right now.
I know. And I'm
I'm like angry, actually.
I'm sad that I did not. I will absolutely be playing this one though. Again, the trailer alone, if you didn't watch any of these
It was
trailers, start with this one and end with this one. It was so freaking good. And there's like extended cuts of this trailer too. It's perfect. I love
I
it.
have a feeling this game's gonna be rage inducing.
Jose?
I will absolutely play it. I have no intentions of trying to beat it. It'll probably be something I'll play like on the Ally because it's like a quick, you can play levels at a time. It is a super fun game. It's just one of those where like, I don't care. I am of the four of us by far legitimately do not care about achievements. So like I'll play it till like I hit that level of like, all right, I'm good. And I'll go play something else. But it is a very cool game and a great developer and stuff. So go play it.
I was going to put in the chat my proof of me beating the game, but I can't because I'm not signed in. But I have the achievement. You beat the game, but that's not the end, is it? I did it. I did it. Maybe I didn't get the fancy, like, 100% no deaths won or whatever, but I beat this game. And hot take, actually not hot take, base take, this game is way better than Celeste, and it's not even close.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Not even close. I'm saying it.
Celeste's story is what made it so great, though.
Yeah, Celeste had some of the difficulty, but this game's difficulty in platforming is on a whole other level.
It's ridiculous.
Next one was Vaunted, coming to Xbox, PC, and PC Game Pass.
It's got cards in it. It's weird.
This is a pass for me. Anybody else want to talk about that?
It's a pass for me as well. But it
looked
looks cool.
weird.
It's just not my style game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
Moving on. This was the one I was thinking of for Bubble Boy. Wuthering Waves.
I know you
Oh,
always say this about me, but I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, this looks like a
Got
Bubble
that
Boy
Japan
JRPG.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
It's
is about
Wuthering.
Bubble Boy.
This
Take
is
it away.
Bubble Boy.
I
Wuthering.
don't necessarily.
Wuthering.
I don't hate JRPGs, but outside of Final Fantasy, I don't. Sorry.
That's anticlimactic.
Okay, well, that's the end of the Xbox preview, partner preview. If you can't find something in there to play, then I'm sorry.
Can
Todd
I
had a
say
great
something?
question. We should answer Todd's question.
Was anybody else annoyed with the male voice that was talking? It almost seemed like, you know how you have like AI read something you wrote. Anyone else notice
I
that?
know, it was weird.
Nope.
Really weird.
Todd asked, how many of the games announced today would you buy if they weren't on Game Pass? For me, Todd, maybe 2. It would be Alien Deathstorm and The Eternal Life of Goldman. But having said that, Todd, that's the beauty of having Game Pass right now, is that I will be able to try, if I want to, a lot of these games. And
I'm
not
at
feel guilty
6.
about it.
I'd buy 6 of them.
Which 6 bacon?
Stranger Than Heaven, Super Meat Boy. Where was that?
I mean, technically, you already bought Hades.
Musa Dirty Fate. Hades, again, yes. Frog, the Frog game I'd buy. The Expanse I'd buy. And Artificial Detective and Alien Deathstorm, actually. So I
Dang.
think it's 7.
Freight already bought the Miller edition. That's like the high tier one, so he'll get access to the beta of the Expanse game, which is sweet. Freight, good for you,
I think
man.
Expanse looks like Mass Effect. I'm on board.
Like I that's actually one of the ones that I would consider of buying if it wasn't there for sure. Grave Seasons probably. Todd, the other part is I don't know what the pricing is. Would I pay would I pay $80 for all these? No. If they'd pay 40 for some for sure, or cheaper for sure. But like Goldman, Hades for me, Alien Deathstorm, Expanse, and Grave Seasons probably are the 5. But I agree with Dan. Like that's the beauty of the Game Pass piece is like even at $40, like 5 of them is $200. So like I know Game Pass is $360 for the year, but like this is a ton of stuff you're gonna get. Bacon's deliveries here. I can't wait to see what he got. Just so everyone on.
Yeah.
I don't think you're. I mean, it's
live
pretty
on
boring
air.
order. I got the steak quesadilla. Oh, cheesy gordita crunch. That's my
Hell
jam.
yes, brother.
And a soft taco. Not even gonna be able to eat
Your
it all.
wife, your wife knows you. I'm gonna have to go to Taco Bell tonight.
$30.
Shit, before we go to the division.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Yes, everybody gets snacks and get on the division after this.
But Todd, here's the thing: I pay $360 a year to play all these games, so I don't need to.
That's true.
quantify
He
how
is
much-
playing a lot of money.
the quesadillas. We gotta go.
So I appreciate that. I think that's his way of trying to grade this show by asking us what we'd buy if it wasn't in Game Pass, and so I appreciate the question. But
Yeah, absolutely.
that's the thing is I don't have to worry about that. I support Game Pass and we'll continue.
So can I say an interesting thing about this? So I watched the full show. I didn't get to watch it live because I was driving my daughters around. But here's an interesting thing. If you were just catching up on this right now, or if you're watching on YouTube, when you go to YouTube, it looks like it's a 3-hour show. And I was like, what? Like that's crazy long. Because it has the whole countdown in front of it from when like the show's only 30 minutes. And what I thought was crazy impressive is I think they showed 19 games in 30 minutes. That's awesome.
Well,
and I know
Jose,
that people complained about that, but I thought that was great.
And just to clarify, there is a link for that was the live one. There's a link for like just the show, and it's like 30 minutes.
Yeah, and there's like all the trailers and stuff like that. I get that, but my point was that I I love that this was like truncated, focused on games, like really no fluff. I did think it was interesting that nobody showed their face.
Why? This is not like a showcase. Like that's why I'm so mad that Greg's like complaining about it. It's like, dude, this is like a small third-party partner thing. Like it's not like this big grand showcase. I don't know.
I'm with you. I'm not mad about it at all. I just as someone who I didn't know what I was expecting other than just like, we'll tune in and see what happens. I was very happy with like the timeline, what they showed, the variety. Like I thought it was great across the board. Me and Nissa before the show, she said 9. I think 9 is fair for like a score out of 10. All right,
I don't want to rate it. I just want to do it. I just enjoy we're getting more games. Freight Conductor says beta and my name is in the credits. Way to go, Freight Conductor. And then Gentlestone is I'm still stacked for 3 years on Game Pass Ultimate at $20 a month.
Nice,
and
man.
Todd's Game Pass Ultimate ends in fall 2026, and he'll move to Game Pass PC if Game Pass still exists. Exactly. Guys, let's move on to the next story. And we just got into this one recently, or I actually played it for the first time in 2025. You can't blame me for this one, Tim. Okay, I tried your game, and I bought some skins. March 24th, 2026. Today, this is coming from Epic Games. We are laying off 1,000 employees. I'm sorry we're here again. The downturn in Fortnite engagement that started in 2025 means we're spending more than we're making, and we have to make cuts. This layoff, along with $500 million of identified cost savings in contracting, marketing, and closing some open roles, puts us in a more stable place. Some of the challenges we're facing are industry-wide: slower growth, weaker spending, tougher cost economics, current consoles selling less than last generations, and games competing for time against other increasingly engaging forms of entertainment. Since it's a thing now, I should note that the layoffs aren't related to AI. To the extent it improves productivity, we want to have as many awesome developers developing great content and tech as we can. This isn't our first time being here. Epic survived upheavals in the 90s when moving from 2D to 3D in Unreal 1. The 2000s with console games, building console games in Gears of War. In 2012, moving to online gaming with Paragon and Fortnite. Each time, we rebuilt foundations. Market conditions today are the most extreme we've seen since the early days, with massive upheaval in the industry accompanied by massive opportunity for the companies that come out on winners on the other side. And that's what we're aiming to do for our players. At Epic, we pride ourselves in hiring the industry's best, so it's very painful to part with so many talented people. And then he goes on to talk about the benefits they'll get for 6 months, paid leave, blah, 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 blah. We have a company meeting Thursday to talk about the roadmap in more detail. Tim. Huge layoffs at Mega Game. What is that? What's that noise?
You hear buzzing too? That was
Who's
weird.
got the feedback? Move your phones. That might have been Jose. Guys, Fortnite is a juggernaut, and they're laying off thousands. We saw them closing parts of the game. We barely play it because we're boomers. Bacon, you've probably played Fortnite the most. What did you think about this news?
Well, I mean, I'm shocked it's happening to that juggernaut, but when you sit down and think about how much they have to spend to get the rights to Sabrina Carpenter, to get Halo in their game, to get all the songs that I play when we're in the lobby and I'm jamming out, like the rights to the
Power of Love, Back to the Future,
the 30 or 40 songs I have ready to go, and when I'm doing the little band thing or whatever. So when the Predator, Blade, but that's the hook that keeps people coming back. My wife tells me that that's all her students talk about is literally skins in Fortnite, and nobody's playing Fortnite to play the stock, basic skins. So it's what made the game cool is what might actually be its undoing is having to pay all these royalties and licensing fees to have Star Wars in your game, to have The Simpsons, to have South Park. I mean, am I right? It's the hook, but it's might actually be what brings that game down is the residual costs on a monthly, yearly, quarterly basis. Who knows how they have to pay it, but it cannot be cheap.
Go ahead, Jose.
Well, I was just going to say, I think it's hilarious that Bacon's hierarchy went Sabrina Carpenter, Master Chief Predator. Like those were the top 3 Halo or Fortnite skins. Yeah. But all jokes aside, Bacon is a great point. So I didn't know this because the three of us that play on this panel didn't start playing this regularly until last year, right?
And
it was with the
not
Simpsons
even
thing.
regularly. Like
we played for that event,
for the
basically.
Simpsons, which was a great event.
Which was awesome. But it was... I learned so much in that because I had never played since the beginning that I didn't realize that like skins were on rotation. Like I just assumed like, oh, they bought the license for like Master Chief for like 6 months. If you didn't get it, you didn't get it. And it's like kind of like tough nuts. Like that's what happens. But no, they just keep coming back in the store. And I started thinking about this, like how much do they pay for all of these? Like it's insane that they have so many. Licensing is not cheap. The other thing that I think is crazy, and shout out to Casual Dad Skills on the screen. Do you guys know how many employees are at Epic right now? Just off the top of your head? I just looked it up.
14,000.
4,000.
Wow.
So they're cutting a quarter of their workforce.
Dang.
That is absolutely insane. Now, the other part I didn't know about Fortnite that I think is interesting, if you don't play Fortnite, is that when you like download it and launch it, there's actually like 10 Fortnite modes you can play. Right. It's not just the one that you see everybody playing Ninja and all that stuff like that. There's all these like Lego modes or modes and Ninja Turtle modes and other things that I don't know how well those are being utilized. And so I could see how they're saying we're going to save money by getting rid of some of those. And I do agree that if you start cutting skins and that's what people want to pay for, that's a huge problem you have.
And
but at the same time,
price for that's what Todd was saying. The V-Bucks went up to buy those said skins.
And actually, I had a question for you guys or the chat if you guys know. So with Game Pass Ultimate, you do get V-Bucks every month. You get 1,000. Do you know if I don't log in for a full month, and I log in the next month, do I get 2,000 or did I miss the window where I get that 1,000? Do you know?
Yeah, I think you do get it. Yeah.
Okay. I just was curious.
I've been going and checking and I spent mine. And then the next months I saw that I got.
How much does an average skin cost?
About 2,000, I want to say.
I want to say it's like $20 chance for a single skin.
Yeah.
And if you buy skins that come with like weapons and a pet and a song and stuff like that, it's like $25-$30 a piece, dude. It's crazy expensive.
But they are well made. Like there's some cool stuff you get. Like the Back to the Future stuff. Like I said, I got that song, The Power of Love.
Yeah, I got Batman Beyond. Like they had Wednesday skins. The Predator ones are dope. Like they really are cool variety.
Cool like little animations that they'll do. A cool little glider. Like you get stuff. But like Jose just said, I've been waiting month by month for it to stack, and that's when I bought like Doc Brown, and I think that's the only maybe some of the Simpsons I did crack and get them. But oh my gosh, Gentle Stone, new news! Now you only get 800. Oh my!
I didn't know that actually.
I'm out. I mean, to be honest, it's wait. Diego says, I thought you missed it. Don't you have to claim the rewards?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to click claim when you log in. So I was like, if you have Game Pass and you have Fortnite, it's worth logging in once a month to be like, give me my V-Bucks, even if you're not going to spend them so that you can like bank them.
What's Crew Pass?
That's what we have. Like that's what, if you have Game Pass Ultimate, you have Fortnite Crew, and that's where you get the $1,000. And it gives you like a kind of like a little battle pass,
an extra battle pass per season and stuff like that.
And there are these Lego ones that come with it that I'm like, where do I even use these? You know?
In those other game modes. But that's you're absolutely right. I have so many that I've like literally I don't even know where I use these things. But Chance, it's like if like we have students like Nell was talking about this, right, who only play Fortnite. Like one of my TAs in our office, I asked, hey, what are you gonna do over break, bud? He's like, Fortnite. And I was like, the whole time he's like, yep, Fortnite for 8 days. And I was like, bud, you better sleep and eat in there. But for him, his parents could buy him Crew, and every month he would get a certain number of V-Bucks plus these passes. So it's like a game pass, but entirely in the Fortnite ecosystem.
That makes sense.
Bubble Boy, do you have any thoughts about all these cuts? And also someone else pointed out that it was Todd. How was the DICE studio art director laid off after Battlefield 6 was the highest selling game? There were also layoffs at Battlefield and DICE and all the studios that DICE and other studios that contributed to Battlefield 6. Guys, like I told you, Todd, I was worried when we talked about this. Bubble Boy, what do you think about these?
I'll just reiterate what Ash has said. 1,000 sounds bad until you realize it actually means 25%. So it's like
that's insane, dude.
It's any company is going to struggle to perform it exactly what it was at minus 25%. So sad. It's a lot of
Sad
people.
stuff. We can go through these next two kind of quickly. Forza Horizon 6 PC specs. This is for Bacon right here. Guys, if you want to play Forza Horizon 6 at the extreme, sorry, no, let's go recommended. Recommended. You need at least an RTX 3060, 16 gigs of RAM, and an i5 12400F or an AMD Ryzen 5 5600X. Or if you want to play at extreme, which is 4K 60, you need an i7 12700K AMD Ryzen 7 7700X. I believe that Bubble Boy has that. An RTX 4070 Ti. Bubble Boy.
Dang, a
is
4070 for extreme?
24 gigs of RAM, and that will get you 4K 60. And then there's only one person in here who will get Extreme RT native. Actually, no, multiple people. In order to get that, you need to have a i7 12700K Ryzen 7 7700X, so same thing, but you need an RTX 5070 Ti or a AMD RX 9070 XE, so 32 gigs of RAM as well, and that will give you extreme ray tracing enabled, 4K upscaled,
Go outside, nerd.
target FPS 60. That will be saved for Jose and Bacon because none of us have 5000 series. But to be fair, my 4080 Super, I feel like
It's
I'll
going to
be
be
okay.
gorgeous, dude. It's
Yeah.
still going to
Oh,
be
yeah.
awesome.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I can't wait for Forza Horizon, and I'm jealous of Bacon and his 49-inch Super Ultra Wide because guys, Bubble Boy, I didn't tell you this. I played on the Super Ultra Wide Forza Horizon the other night, and it was like life changing. Bubble Boy, I felt like I was
believe it.
driving the car. I put it into the just where the hood, where you can see the hood that view.
Yeah.
I felt like a professional driver. I get it now why people use those for their racing sims because I didn't even need the lines anymore because I was like, this is me driving right now. I need to start braking.
You
I
thought
got
he was
a good
Jason
feel for
Statham.
this. Dude,
Getting
it's
away.
incredible. So I cannot wait to play Forza Horizon 6 on my PS5 Pro. Anybody else have reactions to Forza Horizon 6?
Before the other two who can run it on extreme ray tracing, I'd have been offended if I could. If they were like, yeah, we're going to tone it down a little bit and your 4070 Ti Super can do everything, I'd be like, what? No, thank you, Forza Horizon 6. Like, so
You
I'm
want them to push the boundary.
absolutely.
So I always look at these PC specs, and I don't, because I don't need the PC specs, but it's kind of gives you an idea of how optimized the game is. And when they
humble
announce,
brag.
well, when they announce it's going to work on handhelds, that tells you it's going to be fairly well optimized.
And a 1650 for the minimum.
right,
1080,
so-
60.
And that's what makes. I mean, I buy gear like this, so I don't have to look at the recommended specs, right?
There it is again, you guys.
That's a humble brag, right? But I want to make sure everyone else is going to enjoy it. I mean, I feel bad that console players on both sides are going to be playing upscaled 540p or something like that. But that's what you get when you hang out in the console land. So,
Okay. Speaking of console end, Todd says Forza Horizon 6 isn't day and date on PS5, Dan. Well, I guess I'm waiting, Todd.
Poe and I will let you know how the path tracing looks because those God rays are going to be legit.
Taco wants to know, anyone want to race for pinks? Do
I'll
you know
race
what that
your
means?
ass.
Is that an innuendo?
I watched
pink slips,
Fast
the-
and Furious
your
10 the other
paper,
day.
your registration,
I know.
No, he got it. We've all seen Fast and Furious
the
1.
title for
R.I.P.
your
Jesse.
car.
I made my wife watch 10 the other day.
Hell yeah. She liked it?
Casual down here's
Loved
a
course she
solution.
did.
GeForce Now Ultimate tier. Give me those maxed out graphics. See, I don't even need.
He's
a
not
PC
wrong there because GeForce Ultimate. Yeah.
I think it's wild that you need 32 gigs to run that, though. Like, just with the price of RAM and stuff like that, we're hitting some of those upper tiers sooner than I think we thought on some games, which is interesting.
I'm scared. Somebody brought up this next story. I have no idea why, but Star Fox is officially in Mario Galaxy. So take it away. Who wants to talk about this lame story?
I put it in there. Thanks for asking.
Star Fox is the GOAT, bro.
I mean, look, the truth is I don't have the affinity for Star Fox as much as other people do. I loved Star Fox. I played all the games. Like, I was one of the first early adopters back on the day. Like, I liked
revolutionary.
the games.
We played
I
that in
don't
your
ha-
parents' room. I remember.
Yeah, it was one of the first games with like rumble packs, remember? And like I remember my dad was helping me set it up, and the controller shook. He thought he was getting electrocuted, so he like threw the controller. I have vivid memories, but I think it's hilarious that like people are just like not Dan clearly, but people are going nuts over this on the internet about just like I can't believe Star Fox is in this movie, and it speaks to what Luke always says from Expansion Pass. If companies were smarter about crossing over IP, there are lots of people that are very interested in that are willing to support and pay money and those kind of things. So I just thought it was a cool nod. We don't have to talk a long time about it, but if you didn't know, Fox McCloud is officially going to be in the Super Mario Galaxy movie that comes out this summer, which will be cool.
Deja Vu said N64 Star Fox was legit. First PvP game I would dominate. No, the first good Star Fox and only good Star Fox game was Star Fox on the Super Nintendo, and that's it. There's nothing else really matters. And I still haven't seen the Super Mario Galaxy movie or Super Mario movie.
What?
So
Oh, that's a great
dude,
movie, bro.
Grayson
I
and the
hear
girls
it's
would love
fine.
it, dude.
Oh,
I think
my
they've seen
God.
it already.
The kids
so I'm
would
like,
love it.
I'm fine.
I liked it.
Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, like that. Just does that make sense?
It's perfect.
Donkey
Dude,
Kong.
what? Not everything has to make sense, man.
I didn't think Star-Lord could pull off Mario, but he did.
Chris
I haven't seen it either.
everything. Thank you.
What?
Thank you, Bubble Boy.
Oh my God, dude, you are missing out. It's so good.
Thank you.
I've started it like 3 times and just been like,
Three times you started.
It's because you guys aren't Nintendo kids.
I am absolutely a
Are you serious? I have
Nintendo
Super
kid.
Nintendo right games right here. Are you kidding me, Bacon?
Right.
100% Nintendo kid.
No Nintendo fan is gonna not watch
Oh,
that
there you go,
movie.
Daniel.
I'm
Tom
with
Cruise
Bacon on
as
this.
voicing Star Fox. Will you watch it now?
Yes.
Well, that Todd's.
Hey, we got no Nintendo kids. D. Wally only has Super Mario World, aka the best Super Mario game ever made, right here, right,
yeah.
holding the cartridge. I'm literally holding the
Super Mario
cartridge
Brothers
to the
3
screen.
is the greatest Mario of all time.
Princess
No, it's
Peach
Super Mario
voiced
World.
half by Penelope Cruz, half by Cameron Diaz.
Dude. Respectfully, come on, Bubble Boy. Those smokestacks right there. You got me so mad, Bacon. I spit all over my monitor and I had to go get the.
Ooh, don't wipe it. Don't wipe an OLED.
Wait, what are you supposed
gotta
to
Yes,
get
do?
you
this-
can.
you
I
gotta
have
get
a
distilled-
nice microcloth.
No, you need distilled water and a microfiber.
Or I have the microfiber.
You need distilled water.
No, I don't.
Trust
No, I
me.
don't.
What about a special spray?
You just go like this. You go.
No.
You just go.
A special spray isn't good
Distilled
enough?
water is the only way to clean an OLED.
Moving on.
Oh, I've been doing it wrong for 6 years.
Okay. Just disclaimer right now, you guys. I did not want to talk about this.
PlayStation?
Be quiet. I did not want to talk about this. Okay? But we answer to our fans. And Ashes to Ashes brought up this comment. And I can't find it now.
He really quiet me?
I think so.
Thank you, Jose.
Did happen.
Be quiet.
Here it is. Be quiet, Bacon. You'll get your spot for your rant here in a second. Somebody clip Bacon's rant.
It's a
here. It's
podcast,
coming up.
goddammit.
Just warning you, Bacon's
Stop
going to
talking.
rant about this. Casual Dad Skills, aka Ashes to Ashes, said, "You guys have marathon sales numbers on the agenda tonight? I'm pretty interested in the fact that Xbox only has 7% less players than PlayStation when it's a PlayStation first-party game." Guys, Alina Analytics, shout out to Reese Elliott, also a big fan of Last Stand. Also supporter of Sacred Symbols, Defining Duke, Summon Sign, all of them over there. He's a good guy,
Oh.
okay? And he's doing good work over there because Bacon loves to fuel the console war, and that's exactly what Reese is doing
The
right
Bacon
now.
does love the console war.
Listen, right now. Listen.
With love.
Marathon has sold, according to their estimates, why are we talking about this? 1.2 million copies across Steam, PS5, and Xbox. And if you look at the chart, it is estimated that almost just a little under 70% of the audience is on Steam with 800,000 copies sold. Meanwhile, PS5 is at 19% with 217,000, and Xbox, including everything that's sold on console, PC, and cloud, accounts for a bit over 11% or 133,000. So again, Of the 1.2 million, 800K Steam, 217K PlayStation, 133 on Xbox. They also estimate that its gross revenue is 55 million and 380,000 average daily active users last weekend. So that's a big number. But to me, what stands out clearly are those PlayStation numbers. Only 217,000 were sold on Bungie's first party platform at a 1/5, while Steam is basically four times the amount in sales, carrying the game. After Sony saying we are not going to do any more games on PC single player.
Still not confirmed.
And we are going to continue multiplayer. And we can clearly see why they would continue multiplayer, because Steam is carrying this game. Now, I'm not here to say Xbox dead or this game, or Xbox dead, Marathon dead, or this game sucks or anything. I played the Server Slam and I just dropped out of it. I was just like, it's a little overwhelming. I just don't have time for this. I'm already playing a lot of other multiplayer games. I still enjoy Arc Raiders. This just doesn't interest me right now. So I haven't played it. Okay. But looking at these numbers objectively, Bacon, I need you to wait and go to Jose first. Jose, what did you think of these numbers? Looking at him objectively with a fair, clear mind, what do you think about this? Because you are a player of Marathon.
So
you are a supporter.
It's not objective because I'm a supporter and fan of the game. I don't have a lot to say other than I don't really care about the numbers. That's what I want to say, just for the record.
Okay.
And not that numbers are not important. Like, I want to understand, I want to be very clear that from a business, or I always talk about economics, but from a pure business lens, numbers are important for companies. And I would argue that if numbers don't do well long term, or good enough, I should say, maybe not well, but good enough, that is concerning, because we've just seen a lot of companies being very hesitant about continuing to support games that don't do well. So I don't love that piece of it. But what I will say just very quickly is Marathon is a really cool game. It is, Dan is fair in his point that it is very overwhelming when you start. And I want to be very clear. I'm about 10 hours in and I'm just feeling like I'm getting the hang of some things, not even all things. Like, there's a lot of systems that I still haven't even really dug into, but it is fun. It is unique. From the sense that it's different enough from Arc that I don't feel like I'm just rehashing Arc. I've never played Tarkov. There's a lot of it that I really like. I would say it also has an incredibly steep learning curve. Like, there are nights that I've played for 3 or 4 hours and I have died in every single match. Like, I have not extracted a single time. There have also been nights where I went like 7 for 7 extracting and like achieving goals and stuff. So some of that is luck, some of that is lobby, some of that is skill. Not as much skill for me, to be fair. But it is really cool, man. So I don't think this numbers spell the end of Marathon. And for the sake of Bungie, just because I have a love in my heart of Bungie, I hope it sticks around. But to be fair, it is concerning that numbers are not huge, I guess, is what I'll say.
Casual Dad Skills said, I find it interesting that PS5 is nearly double the Xbox install base. Not nearly.
Yeah.
Definitely more than double the install base, yet only 7%
Or shipped.
more.
Shipped.
Why? Don't they market it on their own system? Bubble Boy, do you have any thoughts on this? Because you have zero interest in this, even though you are a fan of Bungie.
I'd like to yield my time to Bacon.
All right, here we go, guys. The chat, Diego says, I'm grabbing my popcorn. Bacon is ready. Matt Valdez says, Bacon was made for moments like this. Gentlestone, I hope that for those who love Bungie games that they get their next Destiny. Arc Raiders has 60% sales on Steam, so it's not really surprising to see. The overall numbers don't really bother me, said Casual Data Skills, or are that surprising? My interest was how the PlayStation numbers are only 7% more with that install base. It's wild to me. Matt Valdez says, Bacon, Bacon, Bacon. All right, Bacon, tell us your thoughts on Marathon sales and the state of Sony PlayStation in general. Here we go. Okay, I'll be back, guys. Listen to Bacon.
I want to start by saying if you release a game day and date on Steam, it's going to sell, Sony. Hey, welcome to, I don't know, here's your sign. Here's a clue. Release your games day and date on PC, not a year and a half, 2 years, 3 years later when we all know the story beats and the game is just old at that point. You put a game out day and date, you have two to look at. You have Marathon and you have Helldivers, right? Both of them did incredibly well on Steam.
That's a good point.
Imagine that, Sony. Your brand damage and all this bullshit you guys tout is enough to drive a man up a wall. And I've said this since day one. I want Bungie to live. I love Bungie. They're very seminal in my gaming tree, but I will not support Sony if they continue this crap. So unless that game gets gifted to me or it's free to play, I'm not touching it. I'm not buying battle passes and none of that because I am not going to support a company who shits where they eat. And I'm swearing way too much on this rant.
Jose.
So 800,000 on the PC. We knew that was going to happen. But yes, I agree with Casual Dad Skills. It is absolutely alarming. A console that has, quote, 99 million consoles shipped,
not quote,
can only sell 200,000 copies of a first-party game that they paid $3 billion for.
Bungie has been a bit of a miss. Yes.
Right. So I watch every day. First thing I do in the morning, I wake up and check the peak daily player count. It started at 88,000. It is sitting at 40,000 right now. So I
Bacon, why do we play games, Jose?
I find it hard to believe that there's 300,000 daily active users in this game because it barely sold 300,000 copies.
There's what
you play to win the game. You don't play to just play it.
Bacon, there's 1.2 million copies sold. So why can't that number be right? I mean, they're literally reporting it. I don't understand.
I'm just saying, Casual Dad Skills is absolutely correct that those numbers should be flopped. The PC community should be pissed off and bought 200,000 copies, and the PlayStation community with their own damn IP, their own damn game that they're not supporting. And that just leads back to what we've been saying on this podcast for years. It is the casual box. If it's not FIFA, if it's not Fortnite, if it's not, I don't know, what else?
Dude, but with Fortnite's numbers, that's like scary because like we just learned
NBA,
that they cut a quarter of their company.
Grand Theft Auto, Fortnite,
the Sinister
Call of
Six,
Duty,
right? Yeah,
Apex.
Grand Theft Auto is still on the most sold games list.
Sports
How
games.
that
Sports
still
games
happens.
are huge.
Right. So, I guess
Roblox.
PS5, they're always touting their banger slanger exclusives, and it's all about production value and big budgets, but they don't support their games. So, hey, Sony, why don't you look at these numbers and go, hey, maybe we should, instead of cutting PC off, we should just go day and date and or create our own damn launcher so we get 100% of the profit. Just a thought.
Speaking of numbers, hold on,
just
Jose.
a thought.
On Steam, Marathon's average playtime climbed to 27.8 hours, significantly outpacing console averages of PS5, which is only at 16.5 hours, and Xbox is actually higher at an average of 17.3 hours. Even more telling than averages, 22% of the Steam audience has surged past the 50-hour mark, and nearly 7% have logged over 100 hours. The data suggests that once the Bungie magic clicks, like Jose was saying, it hooks players deeper than the average extraction shooter. Go ahead, Jose.
I was gonna ask the question, and it's just because I'm not making a joke, I swear, but like I really don't follow a ton of gaming Twitter because it's a lot.
I do.
Did we ever hear confirmation from Sony that they agreed they were not bringing stuff, or was that still from that same report?
I'm seeing stuff on Reddit from some verified leakers that Soros is coming to play to PC.
Verified.
So.
Okay. I just was curious. I mean, here's what I would say. I don't disagree with you, Bacon, that it is frustrating that it feels like Sony is like flip-flopping and not supporting a lot of people that want to support them financially, but that is their choice, man. And it's
also their choice to lose $3.6 billion on Bungie acquisition.
That's fair. That's fair. The last point is I think it was cool to hear those numbers of the console stuff, just because again, you think there are some games that are only 10 hours or 12 hours. So for people to hit that in an extraction shooter with like, there's a story there, but you have to be willing to like read a lot. And not that that's like a bad or a horrible thing, but like there is some deep lore in there, like Emotionless Taco and I were talking about it. Like it goes back to the original Marathon games and stuff like that. So it was cool to hear the numbers. I can't believe there's that many with over 100 hours. Like 7% of Steam users. That's crazy.
Let me close this off with this. statement here at the end, which I like. Bungie and PlayStation now face a difficult strategic crossroads, though, one within a challenging games market. They could, A, double down on Marathon with a long-term Rainbow Six Siege or No Man's Sky style recovery, which is something I heard on Last Stand Media's Chris Maldonano's reaction last week. While this could be a sunk cost fallacy in action, it could also eventually yield an audience the game's mechanical depth deserves. Or B, shift focus toward the inevitable Destiny 3 or another
Destiny
project, mitigating the escalation opportunity cost and cutting their losses, so to speak. Or C, doing both is an expensive proposition given the high overhead and burn rate of operating out of Bellevue, Washington, with Sony recently demonstrating a lower threshold for underperforming studios and projects. The margin for error has vanished. Whatever happens, the next 6 months will determine whether Marathon becomes a cornerstone of Sony's live service portfolio or a cautionary tale of a vision exceeding accessibility. Reese closes with, I'm hoping it's the former because Marathon rocks.
I mean, we can take all of it into one big pie. I mean, they close a studio one day. They close a Video FX Oscar-winning studio that does great work the next day. The next day they close another studio, and then they have Marathon. I mean, Sony. I mean, everyone thinks that they're in great shape. I don't see a company that's selling 99 million shipped consoles should be closing all these things down, but they are closing all these.
Nissa wanted to ask, and we'll close on this, Bacon. Do you think they should make this free to play? Would that change everyone's mind here? Who else? I would try it if it was free to play.
I wouldn't, and then I wouldn't even buy the battle passes because, again, I'm not supporting Sony until they make a statement.
I think that would be a good move, or no, Jose? You think it's? I mean,
I think it's a great move, but a scary move.
Yes,
because of the learning curve. Because I'm telling you, like, Ark. If Ark had been free to play, let's say that, right? There are elements of Ark that are like conducive to like the exploration piece a little bit because there was that community piece, right? Like where you could get in lobbies where like people were like,
talk
"Hey,
is a huge part.
Help me out, bro," and cool, we drop stuff and like we become friends. Like that does not exist in Marathon. Like it is wild. Like you see people and it is immediately like a firefight, and like it also still creates some cool moments. It really does, because like I told you, one of my first times I ever extracted, I was like in a knife fight with this dude in smoke around the extra. Like it was a really cool experience that I don't think we would have had in Ark. Like you just didn't have, because that's not how that was built. That would be my fears, that people would be like, sweet, it's free, I'll play it. They play one or two games like unwilling to put themselves into the lore, and like I just don't know if that would do well. Whereas when you buy it, there's that vested interest of like, okay, I spent $40 on this or whatever, I want to give it some time to marinate, and that's where you find the joy in it. Because it's similar to like the finals, Dan, right? Like finals is free to play. We jumped in and we're like, yep, not for me. And Ains is like, dude, you have to get into it, it's really great. But we were like, I'm okay, I'm gonna go play other stuff. Like that would be my only fear. And again, I love the game. I would love more people to play it. I would love to play it with you guys, truly, one day. We'll see.
If it's free to play, I would. Freight Conductor talking trash about Ark. Ark is baby's first extraction shooting. All right, Freight. Don't act like you didn't love Ark Raider. That was Game of the Year 2025. So what if it's babies? Dude, it's babies. That's why I see Tfue and Ninja and their little crew going around stomping people out. They're not babies. I'll tell you that right now.
But Todd, I get that statement, but you know, what do we think the budget was for this game? And only selling 1 million copies. They're definitely not making their money on that.
That's the problem.
Right.
So they have more potential.
300 million, which is estimated for AAA games these days. I assume it didn't cost 300 million. Don't get me wrong. But
I think it did.
On 1.2 million sales. I mean, what are we doing here? If they make it free to play and make it compelling with good seasons and battle passes like Warzone, how much money Warzone makes Call of Duty with their battle passes, or Fortnite, the first topic of this show today. I mean, they're gonna have to figure something out, because 1.2 million isn't gonna cut it.
I agree, and I think if you put it free to play, at least there's potential for people to spend on.
Right, because how do
that's
all
better
of
than
us
nothing,
react?
right? That's better than it not selling at $40 right now.
When I'm playing a free to play game and I go, oh, it's $10 for a battle pass, I'm like, well, at least I didn't have to buy the game. I'll buy the battle pass.
Oh, Frankenductor's fighting back. Ninja's playing Ark because he said the bots were too hard in Marathon. Yeah, sure. Tifu.
I love
That guy's a freak. That guy's a first-person PC mouse and keyboard freak. Okay, he's playing Ark still.
But do we think free to play would have saved Concord?
No.
Okay.
Moving on. We don't need to talk about Concord, guys. I want to quickly jump into Nerd Chat shoutouts, Jose. Guys, the Game Pass short. If you have not seen our Game Pass short, where I'm talking about, I don't know if people are playing the way we do using Game Pass. We got a lot of comments. First comment. Matt Valdez said, I think I can speak for all of us when I say that I'm grateful Dan can't buy and return Game Pass the way he does everything else because damn, Xbox would for sure be in trouble. See you online, fellas, and hashtag see Dan in the customer service line. God dang it, Matt. Based Matt Valdez, as always.
He's absolutely right.
Overlord Out said the biggest problem with is calling Game Pass an incredible value and not saying for who. It is an incredible value for new gamers and no one else.
I'm not a new gamer.
Dude.
Here we go. Big box 1431, Bubba boy.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
I'm a man.
I retired.
I'm 40. Thank you. D Wally is half right. The Sega Channel made more sense than Game Pass back when it came out in 1994
Sega
because
Channel was cool.
no games could entertain for more than 100 hours back then. Game Pass has never been the best deal in gaming because Fortnite, Warzone, and Minecraft mopped the floor with them in value. If Sega Channel didn't catch on pre-games as the platform, what chance did Game Pass ever have? That said, I don't think Xbox, now the largest publisher in the world, is tied to the success of Game Pass. They can just scrap it whenever they want. Big box. I agree. 21-year-old here, W. Walter says, I buy my games because I like that model more than the Game Pass model. Yes, it is a good deal for consumer, absolutely. I just prefer to buy them. Interesting data.
Cool.
There. Okay. Andrew Wutchins 924 said Xbox will make a comeback next console with Steam being on it. You can play PlayStation games on Xbox. The Game Pass works for gamers to play on console and PC. It's a great deal for parents instead of buying an $8 game every month. Okay, I don't know about Andrew Wutchins. And Moriarty7842 said, is this Colin? It was a great value up until greed and incompetence killed it. I'm not going to pay $30 a month for a console that is more difficult and more expensive to upgrade storage than a PS. That's completely false. The SSD card is you literally just
actually
plug it
easier.
in.
Right in
It's
there.
much easier. Don't get me wrong. He says, "Don't get me
Maybe you
wrong."
Misspoke.
Yeah, I equally hate Sony too with the bullshit.
Oh,
They are handling their IPs and spending billions on studios only to have them focus on live service games that flop within a week instead of doing the best, which are story-driven single-player games. But at least with their console, I can easily upgrade to an 8 terabyte SSD plus external. Okay, we get it. With Xbox, yes, it's internal SSD is he's still going upgradable, but you are only limited to 2 terabytes for the main SSD, and their BS proprietary external storage drive is very expensive, 2 to 4 terabytes. It would have been much better if they included a semi-internal storage port that can fit a big M.2 like on the PS5. Okay. I currently have 10 terabytes of storage with my 5 internal SSD and 5-inch HDD. Max internal storage on the PS5 is 9 terabytes plus another 8 to 9 for a total of 16 terabytes.
This guy talks about storage like I talk about GPUs.
Xbox is much slower, unfortunately.
Yes, unfortunately, it is lower than that.
I mean, I don't know
I got
what
no
Game
rebuttal.
Pass has to do with these storage problems. First of all of us here, I believe, except for Bacon, have 2 terabytes. I feel like that's way more than enough. Like, I don't understand why you trouble.
I got 8 terabytes and I continue to delete games, and I don't know why I do it.
10 terabytes is crazy. Yeah, exactly, Deja. On a console, dude. Like, that's crazy. That's insane to me. And then Smug the Clown said Xbox has been going downhill since the 1.
Oh, that's true. And what's his point, though?
Great comments.
He's just
you guys.
being smug.
I loved all of those. And then last one, 7 days ago, in response to Dan's Resident Evil 9 short. I like the game a lot, but that last boss was a reuse of Nemesis in Resident Evil 3, and I didn't like it. Though it'd be really cool to see if it was a wall like the final boss in Resident Evil 2. Cool. I don't remember that, Jose. I guess I didn't remember. And I did see that somewhere else that someone said the RE3 boss was similar. Bubble Boy, you're shaking your head.
I didn't think it was that similar, but I could see the comparison, I guess.
Yeah, and I think the problem is like, so were most of the zombies similar? The zombies in the other ones.
I would say no in mine.
I'm joking, but it like, and obviously because they're the Uroboros and the other ones.
Well, 9 had a little bit of the personality because it just happened to them.
I know, but it like, I was just nitpicking. That's all.
Guys, I have a lot that I've been playing. I'll save it for later. I'll do my review on Silent Hill. Anyone want to go? Because we're short on time.
I'm gonna go real quick here.
Go ahead.
You need to go watch Mercy. I've been trying to get our chat group, the Nerd Chat, to watch Mercy. Everybody ignores me the entire time. It's fantastic. It's like 90 minutes. I watched it in chunks too. I think it took me 3 times. It's Chris Pratt. He's great, and it's just good. If you like the Minority Report at all, you need to watch it.
What's the Minority Report?
Daniel?
Just kidding. Just kidding.
One of the greatest sci-fi movies ever made, and you know it is.
You are
An
such a Tom Cruise
ahead of the
fan.
time. Dude, Minority Report's Steven Spielberg. It's an amazing movie. It's not just Tom
So
Cruise.
is AI.
Doesn't
With
change
Haley
the
Joel
fact
Osment.
that you're a
AI
Tom
bad
Cruise fan.
movie. Jose got me there. Bad movie.
I'm just saying. I love Steven Spielberg.
Dude,
Shout out to
Minority
Jurassic
Report
Park.
underrated. Sorry, go ahead.
It's a good movie. What else, James? What else have you been playing?
Oh no, that's literally it. Like I've had no time to.
Okay.
I can go real quick. I already mentioned Marathon, which is great. If you liked Ark and if you like first person shooters, it is really cool, but it does take some time. I've also been playing God of War Ragnarok, enjoying it, like having a good time. But also, I understand everybody's comments of like, yep, it is, and they're not wrong, but it's cool. I also have been playing some of Division 2, and for some wild reason last night.
Talk to him about Division 1, Jose.
Division
Tell
1
him.
again, which I cannot stress enough looks gorgeous. And New York was a way better setting than DC. Sorry, DC, but it's true.
Dude, tell him about the Times Square mission we were in last night when you were under-leveled and I was higher and it was getting crazy over there. Come on, tell him, Jose.
I mean, honestly, man, that I think is a huge fault of Division, is that when you're under-leveled, like, the truth is that if we didn't have Dan, like Bacon and I, and even a third or a fourth, couldn't have won that mission because with our weapons, we're taking down slivers of health, like not
They're
quickly.
good distractions,
like,
guys.
It takes basically I'm distraction
fodder,
which I'm fine with. I'm like that in Battlefield 2. Like I get it. I'll run out so you can see where the sniper's at. That's like my role, and it was still fun. But it just like I think that the.
But remember what it was on normal though. Too easy. Right? Blowing through them. And then when we went to too hard, we and Logan and us standing back, getting melted.
But I also would have been fine with how quickly we're moving through it because the point is to just get through the story. Like, I don't need a massive firefight to last 25 minutes to just progress one mission. Like, it's okay to move forward. Anyway, cool games. Go check them out. They're super cheap. If you have never played them, they're awesome. Last thing is I'm also reviewing another game, which I don't know if I can talk about. I'm not going till it's done just because I just don't know. But hopefully that'll be done here in the next couple of days and we'll go from there. But other than that, just trying to enjoy the last couple of days break. It's been great.
Speaking of Bubble Boy, we are getting Saint Slayer Spear of Sacrilege.
I've done every step that Ben and
I can't wait to do it.
Lamb Smith told me to do. We're just waiting, I think.
Sounds good. He'll be good. I know they've given us before, and I've done the review, and I need this time. I need to post it on Steam.
I had to go through Press. I had to go through Press Engine though, so it's like I don't think it's up to them, but
okay,
we'll see.
It's okay. I'm doing a review anyway. I'll go very quickly. I just wanted to mention, I won't even talk about games because if you've been tuning into my Silent Hill streams, thank you. Division streams, old boomers played Division. Thank you for that as well. Guys, I watched for the first time Spider-Man and Across the Spider-Verse, the sequel to Into
awesome.
the Spider-Verse.
Great.
I gotta say, first one's better. And
Yeah.
it wasn't even close to me. I feel like the first one was better story, better music, better art style.
You don't
Well,
like
maybe not
Metro
better.
Boomin? It's the same art style, literally.
Well, the thing with the second one, it felt like a middle movie, which clearly it is, and also it's cool. There's a lot of Spider-Man, but it fell short for me. I was disappointed with it. I was like, this is the first one.
You didn't say that about all the Daredevils.
I haven't seen all the Daredevils, but and then the other one.
I mean, not Daredevil. I mean the Deadpool's in Deadpool Wolverine. You thought that was great. All the different
fair comment.
Deadpools.
I never said that all the different Deadpools were great.
They were awesome.
There was like 7 of them. Like it was not the same.
No,
The
it wasn't.
Spider-Man
There
was
was
like
100 of them.
thousands.
No, there were
You
There was
only
100 of
see
them.
like. Anyway, completely different. The Spider-Mans were out of control. Anyway, the one movie I do want to talk about that we finally started as a family, we started Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark. You guys, my kids absolutely loved it. They were not that freaked out, actually. I warned them about
Neither
the
was
freaking
Cora.
melting
melting?
face. They're just like,
Nope.
okay, they're dead.
Yep.
Okay, whatever. And then we were in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. This one I have been trying to freak
Dude,
them
the
out about.
Colin
That one
Mossy
is-
is a little
Yeah.
It's gonna be that when he pulls the heart out. When we get to that part, yes, that's where I'm gonna maybe like shield your eyes. But
T-Bone's
they've been loving
watching
it.
that with his 2 kids too right now.
We've
Yeah,
already watched it.
it's like I was kind of freaking him out with like eating the monkey brains and everything, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Ew, that's just disgusting. No, I would never eat
But
that," you know?
and in defense of like it being okay, it looks really bad. Like it's so obvious.
It's
like
aged pretty poorly.
Cora's like, Dad, is that supposed to look fake? Like,
But yeah, by the way, that one used to be my favorite when I was a kid. But like looking back at him, like the
It's
intro
terrible.
sequence, very cool in China
Sure,
with the whole
sure.
battle. That intro
Yep.
with the antidote,
in
I
the
remember loving
Obi-Wan's
that.
bar.
Dude, yeah, but like what the kids were like, oh, that was okay. And but then them falling from the sky and then falling off the waterfall, you're like, what is going on here? So I can't wait to get to the Last Crusade, aka the greatest Indiana
Yeah,
Jones movie.
Oh, I don't know, dude. I still think Ark or
No,
Raiders
dude,
is better, dude.
No, the Last Crusade is hands down the best.
I agree.
With
It's got Sean
Dr. Henry
Connery.
Jones.
Are you gonna
exactly,
watch 4
dude.
and 5 with them too? or
Yes,
just
I
stop
want to
at
watch
3?
all of them. I'm gonna go
Shia LaBeouf?
I'm gonna go through all of them, dude. I can't
That's
wait.
fair.
And then we got to get hopefully to this, but I feel like this might be
you gonna
more
sh-
inappropriate.
Are you gonna
Back to the
show
Future.
them?
They're not
the
gonna
stuff?
like 3 Dan. You should just do 1 and 2 and just
Yeah,
be like,
3 I
"That's
remember
it."
it was boring too. Sorry,
Are you gonna
what-
show them the South Park episode before or after you watch the Crystal Skull, the Kingdom of the?
There's a South Park episode about it.
Oh yeah,
I've never seen
I
that
don't
one
remember
either. I
that.
know what
Yeah,
you're
I don't-
talking
like
about,
one of
Chase,
the
but I haven't
most
seen it.
graphic South Parks ever.
Shout out to Casual Dad. Short Round, exactly. Short Round is goated. It's a Freddy Conductor. My kids don't seem very impressed with Data. Like I'm just like, guys, imagine if you're Data on the adventure with him. Like, come on, like Data, dude. Short Round.
I'm pretty sure that's like a CPS call in today's world. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, it's like, yeah. How did he end up? Like he's just like, he tried to steal from me, and so I adopted him. Okay, now he's working for me.
I
Short
stole
Round.
this child from another country. That's called trafficking.
Casual Dad Skills. Crusade is actually my favorite now. Love Ford and Connery together. Exactly. Emotionless says Raiders is number 1. I feel like parts of that didn't age well. Bacon, what have you been playing?
I am on the final boss of Final Fantasy 3, and
Nice.
I'm getting one shot. And they don't. I think I have to go back out and power level again.
Yeah, you got to grind, Bacon. Part of the
Again.
JRPGs.
They really struggled with the.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I did not focus enough on magic, and I really want to finish it, and I've been putting in a lot of work, and I should, but I have to get so many heal potions to go power level, and I mean I got like $1 million in the bank, so I'm not worried about that. But it's
Get tents, and then you like if you have a tent, you're not using potion. You can just
So
you get your MP,
frustrating.
your HP. I know.
Messed up.
I know.
so frustrating, but you know I'm gonna finish it because I'm gonna beat all the Final Fantasies on the green
Dude,
side
that's
because that's
crazy.
the only
Just
way
wait,
to do it.
man. 5 and
I'm-
6 are so good.
Uh,
So
Four
good.
is supposed to be good too.
Then,
Give me 5 and 6.
I'll segue on the Harrison Ford talk. If you're not watching Shrinking on Apple TV, you're doing it wrong because that show is
I
absolutely
watched the
phenomenal.
first season, just thought it was okay.
And second season of Paradise ends this week, and that's a phenomenal show also on Hulu. If you're not watching Paradise, you're also doing it wrong.
Absolutely.
Casual Dead Skills. Is no one playing Crimson Desert? Nope.
No.
Too big of a
I want
game
to.
right now.
I just don't have
Too big of a
time.
game. I'm seeing, like I shared in our Discord, like I'm seeing a lot of people turning around on that game and really enjoying it. And like I have no doubt that it's probably not probably that it is a good game, but there's just I just can't commit to something like that right now. I'm just gonna replay Oblivion again. I'll be perfectly honest there. Casual Dead Skills. All right, gentlemen, let's close the show like we always do with the best food we had this week. I'll go quickly.
Wow, it's like there's a party in my mouth and everyone's invited.
Allie's parents are in town, so we had the in-laws over for dinner, and we had a nice feast tonight. We had twice baked potatoes, you guys. I'd never had one of these before, where it's a baked potato, then you put mashed potatoes on top of it. I have never had that. Delicious with some chicken breasts and this sweet Baby Ray's sweet and hot barbecue, and this spinach and baking kind of like stuffing that was incredible. So just an absolutely amazing meal that Allie made tonight. So shout out to her for that one. Bubble Boy, what was the best food you had this week?
Also had in-laws in town the last week, and so on Saturday we went to Opa Grill, which is the most incredible Greek food I've ever had. And they do chicken in a way that I can't even describe it. It's the most incredible chicken I've ever had. Big shout out to Opa.
Shout out to the chat. Diego says Dan's gonna treat us to some Casa Bonita, FYI, because he said we're all welcome to. This is true. If you all come out to Colorado, you are welcome to visit, and we would love to take you out to Casa Bonita, take you to Red Rocks. We'll take you to South Park if you want. If you want to visit the
South Park's
South Park
nothing
town.
to see, guys.
There is a sign, but you can see the mountains. I mean, our house, my house, literally backs up to the mountains. You guys, if you
We'll
want to
take you to Burrito Express for dope
take you to
ass breakfast
Burrito Express. Absolutely, we'll take you to the first Chipotle ever.
We'll go get a Coors together.
We'll go to Coors.
Oh, we'll go to Coors
we
in
will
Golden?
not go to Coors Field, but no, they are banned. But we will
Coors
show
Field,
you
Coors
Field.
Brewery.
We go to the brewery
Until E-Man gets drafted in a couple of months by them, and then we might have to be.
And then Matt Valdez says, true that, Dinero. The password to get in is hashtag fake baby. Everyone remember that code, fake baby. Logan is cooking with Sweet Baby Ray's right now. Todd had a Reuben pizza. I've never had that. But Diego said, but if your skin is brown, I'd avoid the airport. Yeah, you better drive, Diego. Drive interstate. And Taco says, I went to Lake House and had the Lake House burger. It was so good. What's Lake House?
Oh, that's
Lake House
over
Tavern,
by
Southwest.
Yeah, that's over by the movie theater. Backs up to that
AMC.
They call it. Yeah, it's on the other side of the road. It's
Bowles?
over on the other side of
Wadsworth?
Bowles. Yes.
It's right next to it's close to the library, Columbine Library, right there.
Yep. It
Lake House
backs to
Tavern.
the.
It's really good.
It backs to the
Oh,
pond.
is it like a sports bar place that's right there? Yeah. No. Okay. Logan's having.
You're thinking of 303 Cafe, which is a sports bar, but it's not that.
Okay. Taco says, Logan said barbecue chicken tonight, teriyaki tomorrow. Hashtag fake baby, everybody.
It's too much chicken, bro.
No, there's no such thing.
I love
Bacon.
chicken.
What was the best food? Was it just what you ate right now?
Oh, I mean, that was pretty solid. I'm not going to lie, gentlemen, but we haven't had any furniture in my house for an entire week. So we've been living like nomads, eating out on the patio, breakfast and dinner because no furniture in the house. It's been terrible. So I had a McGriddle the other morning for breakfast. Can't go wrong. Just can't go wrong with McGriddle.
God, they're so good.
I mean, it should be illegal how good the McGriddle is. I also had a breakfast burrito from Tamale Kitchen. I'm gonna have to add that to the ticker.
Hell yeah.
And had some good times last night. It sucks trying to eat healthy when you have no furniture in your house. So,
Yeah.
Bacon, how's it been going for you, man? I wanted to ask you that after last week with the Ozempic stuff.
dude, it's incredible.
Sounds like he's been eating a lot more, actually.
No, I literally, dude, you literally. I think everybody in America should be on Ozempic. It would cure all our health problems.
Yeah. Well,
It's a little expensive right now, to be fair, if you don't have good insurance.
Yeah.
It would literally cure all our health problems.
Okay.
Because obesity is the worst.
Well, there are other
thing for our
reasons.
health
There are
system.
other ways you can solve that, but thank you. I appreciate that. Logan was clarifying Lake House is a movie with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock that
he's
isn't
right. The Lake House. He's
in
right.
a bus or a cruise ship. Deja Vu had Qdoba, surf and turf burrito, would have been great, but the kid that rolled it busted the burrito, and it's always tough. Yeah, that sucks. You tell him
That's
to
a
re-roll
mess.
it. You say, I'm not taking that. And what was Bacon's Mystery Taco Bell? It was a steak, quesarito, soft taco, and a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Quesadilla. Quesadilla.
Quesadilla. Quesadilla. Quesa. Casual Dad Skill says, I will say one thing I really miss from Colorado Springs. It's the Albert tacos. Damn, I miss those breakfast burritos. Gentlemen, this has been.
I don't get to talk about my food.
The Jose.
Spring break.
Best food you had this week. Oh, sorry. I thought you went. Sorry.
No, it's all good, man. Don't be quick. Someone mentioned in our chat yesterday, and I was like, Snelling was like Arby's. I was like, damn, that sounds good.
Dude,
at Arby's
beef and
today?
cheddar.
That's me.
Beef and cheddar.
No, I don't like the beef and cheddar. I just get the plain roast beef with Arby's sauce.
No.
I know. It was fantastic though. We also we had like a regular McDonald's lunch, which was fine. But we went to Popeyes. That was the other thing. My daughters, when they're with dad, they're like, "Where do you want to go?" They're like, they know Popeyes is our answer. So I was super pumped.
Check it for Popeyes.
But because I know everyone always tells us like you eat too much fast food, which is probably fair. I should also say that we've been working out every day over spring break. Me and my daughters in the morning got up and work out. It's been great, man. So it's been awesome.
If you're watching, I know you think I'm laughing at Jose for saying that, but I'm not.
Jose, it hurts when Dan tries. Make it stop. Diego says Dan doesn't have to worry about ice the way he says quesadilla. What about
That's what I was laughing at. Good for you, Jose. Good for you.
Yeah, it's been good, man.
Gentlemen, this has been the Nerd Chat episode 256, the Xbox Partner Preview 2026, and Bacon's rant about Marathon and PlayStation 5 sales numbers. My name is Daddy D. Wally. You can follow me at Daddy D. Wally across all social media. You can follow the show at the Nerd Chat Podcast. Shout out to the chat tonight. You guys were awesome as always. Jose, where can people find you?
You can find me Chipotle Bear everywhere, and tomorrow you can find me enjoying the last day of spring break. I don't know what I'm going to eat yet, but something delightful. And very shortly, you can find me on Division 2 while I edit the show in tandem, which will be great. Yep.
Hell yeah. X-Bike and Gaming, see you on Division as well?
Probably. But I'll be on Twitter.
Okay.
Doing things.
And Bubble Boy and Seven, where can people find you?
It's comp weekend, so we got cheer comp.
What does comp mean?
Competition.
Yeah, I knew that. I was just clarifying for the audience. Competition.
I didn't know that.
Cheering, massive competitions. Bubble Boy will be playing his ROG Ally X in the
Yeah,
stands.
you know what? And speaking of that, Cindy, downtown Cindy Brown.
Ooh.
Which I think that's not her name anymore.
Wait, doesn't she
Julie
live?
Brown.
You live by her, don't you? Does she out in
She's one
Elizabeth?
of Cora's coaches.
Downtown.
Whoa!
Yeah, we
How's she
talked about
doing?
this.
How's Cindy doing?
Good. She was giving me so much shit for playing my ally at the last. She's like, she walked me, she's like, "You are a child," and I was like, "Cool."
Yep, but I got friends that are also children, so we'll see it. We'll see at Wendy's.
Cindy, I'm disappointed in you. You really expect us to watch every single second of every single competition?
No, that's the thing. She wasn't. They had already competed. We were literally sitting there waiting for them to give them their award.
What are we supposed to do, you guys?
What should I have been doing?
What are we supposed
your
to be
loved
doing in our
ones.
free times?
Bacon, you've never been to a cheerleading competition. I assure you, that is not what you want to do there.
As always, cheer comp parents. See you in the stands. See you on your allies. And see you online.
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 I need a few more volunteers. Andy, will you be Iceland?
The bad guys from Mighty Ducks 2? Don't think so.
Okay, how about Japan?
The bad guys from Karate Kid 2? Even worse. How about Germany? They've never been the bad guys.
The Nerd Chat, an Xbox podcast, is a podcast celebrating all things gaming, food, and the good old days. The show was created by Daniel Walenzik, and you can follow him at Daddy D. Wally across all social media. The assistant to the co-host is Jose Martinez, and you can follow him at Chipotle_Bear. The assistant to the co-host is Chance Siegel, and you can follow him at BubbleBoyN7. The intern to the assistant to the co-hosts is Jason Jarrett, and you can follow him at XBaconGaming. You can also follow the show at The Nerd Chat across all social media. And as always, see you online.